Hello everybody, my name is Smarty, short for Smarty Reads, and welcome back. Today I'm going to read Chapter 8 of Happy New Year, Mallory. It's called T for One. Before we begin, make sure you like this video, subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you know when I upload a new video. Also, share this video with your friends and family so they can watch me read as well. Other than that, let's begin. T for One. What's a girl to do if she's stuck in the hospital on New Year's Eve while all her friends at her house are at her house having fun and eating dessert without her? A. Eat Jell-O and drink clear fluid. B. Try to escape. C. Reread the magazines her friends brought her. D. Write a sad story. I've already done A, B, and C, so I asked Mom for a piece of paper and start on D. T for One by Mallory Louise MacDonald. Note number 1 to reader. Only read this if you like stories with sad endings. Once upon a time, there was a poor, sweet, darling girl who had planned a winter reunion with all her friends. She worked long and hard to make sure everything would be just right. All she wanted was to have fun holidays and bring in the new year with her friends. But that's not what this poor, sweet, darling girl got. Instead, she got an operation. Note number 2 to reader. You've only read the first paragraph, and don't you think it's a sad story already? Well, it gets worse. The girl's parents and a mean doctor told her she had to have her appendix out. They didn't ask her if she wanted to have her appendix out. They didn't even ask her if it would be convenient for her to have her appendix out. They wouldn't even say, "May we please take your appendix out?" Nope, all they said was, "We have to operate today." When the girl said today was not a good day for her to have an operation because she already had plans with her friends, she even showed them the paper with her plans on it. Plus, it was New Year's Eve, which seems like a terrible time to have an operation. All they said then was, "Wait here and we'll let you know when there's an available operating room." Note number 2 to the reader. Stop here and go get some tissues. I bet you think that things couldn't get much worse for this poor, sweet, darling girl, but they did. After she had her operation, her friends came to visit, which she thought would cheer her up. But it only made her feel worse, because it made her wish she was at home with them, and not stuck in a hospital by herself. Plus, it didn't seem to her that her friends were even one bit sad that she wasn't with them. Note number 4 to reader. Here's a sad ending I warned you about. Then the girl's mother told her to do all sorts of beverage-related things, like make lemonade and have a tea party. The girl didn't feel like doing either of those things. Who would if they just had their appendix out? But being the sweet, darling girl that she was, she did as she was told. Okay, she didn't have to make lemonade, but she did have a tea party. She had a tea party for one and sipped her clear fluid, even though doing so reminded her of her friends at home who were having their own tea party, or in this case, a hot chocolate party. The end. Note number 5 to reader. Aren't you glad I made you go get tissues? Portrait of a poor, sad girl, all alone on New Year's Eve. That's the end of that chapter. I'll see you next time when I read An Impatient Patient. Bye, everyone.